In this video, I'd like to show you a couple of examples of how the WebGIS environment or concept can be useful and can really reach way beyond the GIS nerd sitting at a desk and really serve a lot of people. What this map in ArcGIS Online, one of the really wonderful software packages we'll look at this semester. What it is the mapping, the web mapping component of a lesson for 8th graders in what is a topographic map. And there's a lesson built around this map which steps the students through various activities using this map. And one thing that's being taken advantage of here is the fact that these maps are, these topographic maps are available in the cloud as base maps for anywhere anybody wants to study. So we don't have to limit yourself to whatever stray paper topo maps are lying around to do the lesson. You can pick any area, any feature, any geology or geography that one would want to build a lesson around. And we looked in this case at some Finger Lakes examples. But if you wanted to make your example in the Grand Canyon, that would be entirely possible too. This is a form of looking at information that is very familiar to students, much more familiar to students now. And it does allow the zoom in and zoom out, different map looks depending on the zoom scale, pan around, zoom in very close to a much better detail than could be gotten in any other way. And every feature can be taught by using this in a format that's much more convenient and much more familiar to students probably, and very updatable as well. Another example that I have of GIS in the cloud is the park trail mapping example. This is Parma Town Hall Park, and it shows the trails in this park on top of an image. The old-fashioned traditional way of helping people to enjoy the trails in a park is to build a paper map and print out copies and leave them at the trailhead to get chewed by squirrels and rained on and never replenished, and also to be hard to read. This is a much more advanced and useful means and methodology for sharing with the clients, the visitors to the park, where the trails are. And this map shows trails, the stream, access trails, main trail, buildings, etc. And it's zoomable. You can find where the trail is or the park is with respect to the area, the larger area. You can zoom in and get some very good detail on the trail area itself, and see everything down to the benches and dugouts on the baseball fields. This is a type of mapping that is compatible not only with a computer or a laptop, but with a tablet and a phone for that matter. Any device that can access the internet can be used to view and use these particular mapping products. And as many or most of these mobile devices have GPS capabilities, it's possible to actually see your own location on these maps to better enjoy the trails and avoid getting lost, and get much better use out of the mapping and out of the trail than on an old worn out paper map. And that concludes this lesson. And let's see if I can shut it down and talk to you again soon.